Today, I'm going to show you an easy pocket operator trick.
Freebeat.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shout-out goes to Pete Prodell. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So the trick I'm going to show you today will work on any pocket operator or any 4x4 sequencing grid, because it actually involves physical manipulation of the device. Now, bear with me. This is a super out-of-the-box tip, but it's one that I actually use quite often to find new rhythmic ideas, okay? So as long as you've got a 4x4 sequencer grid, this tip will work. I'm using the PO32 Tonic today, and I've just got the stock kit on it. So no custom user kit, just the stock sounds. So what we're going to do is take a very basic drum groove. So let's come up with one right now. Let's just go classic boom gat doom doo gat. So kick drum on 1, on the and of 2. By the way, here at Freebeat, we count through our 16 steps like 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and so doom doom gat goom goom gat. So kick drum right there on the downbeat of 1, the and of 2, and the and of 3. Snare on the downbeat of 2 and 4. And then hi-hat on all of the eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So here's our very basic drum pattern. Nothing to it, right? Let's go ahead now and clear that out. So now it's completely empty. Here's where I'm going to lose a few of you. I guarantee it. We are going to turn our pocket operator sideways. And now we're going to pretend that our grid goes like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and. And we are going to sequence that same exact pattern with that layout in mind. So let's get our kick drum. We're going to put it right here on the downbeat of beat 1, the and of beat 2, the and of beat 3. I'm going to try to angle this so you can see on camera a little better. We've got it right here. We've got it right here and right here, okay? Now let's get the snare. That's going to go on the downbeat of beat 2, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the downbeat of beat 4, just like that. Now let's get that hi-hat, and we're going to do eighth notes again across the board. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we're going to turn our pocket operator straight and have a listen to our pattern. Doesn't sound like anything really comprehensible, does it? That's because if we look at the 3 sounds we used, our kick drum isn't anywhere near beat 1. In fact, there's none on the front row, or the first row, I mean. Same with the snare drum, it's all the way down here. Same with our hi-hat. We have a set of 4/16ths on beat 2 and beat 4, and that's it. So we don't really have a usable pattern, but what we have is the skeleton of a usable pattern. So let's get our kick drum here, and let's put one on the downbeat of beat 1. Let's put a hi-hat on the and of beat 1 and the and of beat 3 and see how that sounds now. It's getting a lot more usable very quickly, isn't it? Let's put a hi-hat on beat 1 and 3, just on the downbeat as well. Yeah, let's get a snare drum and put it on the downbeat of beat 2. Yeah, there we go. And just like that, we've got a pretty usable pattern that's very different than anything, well, I don't know about you, but very different than anything I would come up with just normally. So it's a pretty cool little technique. To me, it sounds like it wants an extra kick drum right here on the of beat 2. 2 E and Yeah. That's pretty groovy if I do say so myself. However, let's clear it out. And now let's try turning our pocket operator the other way. Just like this, and sequencing the same exact phrase. So now beat 1 is going to be right here. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and just like that. So let's get our kick drum, put it on the downbeat of beat 1, the and of beat 2, remember 1 and 2 and then the and of beat 3, 3 and right there. Get the snare drum, put it on the downbeat of 2 and 4, so 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and right there. And those hi-hats are going to go on all of the eighth notes again, just like that. So now we should have a pretty similar pattern to last time, but flip-flopped, because we, changed the layout of how we were physically sequencing it. Let's have a listen. To me, just right off the bat, that sounds more usable than the previous one did. Let's see what we can do to it, though. Yeah, let's take this kick drum here, and let's go, instead of da-da-dung, let's add 3 more on the downbeat of beat 2, the E of beat 2, and the and of beat 2. Yeah, let's get a snare drum now. Put it on the downbeat of beat 3. And let's put one on the downbeat of beat 4 as well. And get a kick drum and put it on, I don't know, the E of beat 4 and the and of beat 4. Yeah, that kind of has like a 4 on the floor vibe almost, even though we don't have a consistent 4 on our kick or snare drum across, the downbeats. Yeah, cool. Let's take that snare drum and put it on the downbeat of beat 2, so now we do have 4 on the snare, as it were. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Of course, we can add in some more hi-hat really wherever we want. Yeah. Fun. So there you go. I promise it's not as weird as it seems, because all you're really doing is changing the emphasis of your pattern. The spacing of the notes really isn't that different. It can get pretty different because, again, we were just trying that experiment with the same pattern a couple times. So depending on what pattern you actually choose to sequence sideways, things can get pretty wild pretty quickly. But you'll actually be surprised, if you do this a lot, at the results and how musical they can actually sound. So I definitely recommend giving it a shot if you have any kind of 4x4 sequencer grid, or, what the heck, try it with an 8x8 sequencer grid. That could be pretty cool. Give it a shot. So I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you know where to find that little dislike button. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.